Alright, yeah, guys, we're back. I'm excited to watch this one. Guys, shout out to all the subs. You guys already know. I always start all the videos with a shout out. Shout out to the subs. Shout out to all the Queen fans. Shout out to all the classic rock fans. And shout out to all the guitar players, right? Um, Brian May reacts to being named the greatest guitarist by Guitar World. Let's get into it, guys. Alright, maybe not. This thing doesn't want to work. Come on.
Brian May was named Best Rock Guitarist of All Time by Guitar World. We did make a point of catching up with Brian, who happened to be up at Sirius XM, and we asked him about this honor, and he was very humble. He didn't put much credibility in it.
What's my reaction to being named Guitar World's greatest guitarist of all time? I take everything like that with a pinch of salt, really, because you can't say who's best. The nice thing about guitar playing is that everybody's different. You can't really rank people, Of course I've got my favourites too. That's going to be the next question, I know. But the fact that people, put me in that position makes me smile. It's a lovely feeling.
Yeah, it's very nice. And they got us some ideas.
Whenever these lists come out, I say, we can enjoy all of them. Why do we have to now have one be the best of all time?
Because that's what we got to do.
Is that really the Is there any more Brian?
We also
May?
asked
I don't want to
Brian
hear
who he considered to be the greatest guitar player of all time.
So I don't want to hear
and
them
his
bad
list did include Eddie Van Halen, as well as Nuno Bettencourt, which I've heard his name before. He's from Extreme, but
yeah, Nuno's amazing.
I'm not in the first
all the guitarists,
million guitarists in the world. I know that.
See,
not a chance. There's people I listen to every day who do things that I could never do. I listen to Nuno Bettencourt I just smile because it's so beautiful and it's so way out of what I could ever do. It doesn't bother me because I don't feel in competition. I just love the guy and I love what he does. Same with Jeff Beck, same with Ed Van Halen. We worked together. It was the most wonderful experience. My jaw dropped every time he touched the strings, But it was just beautiful. So there are so many wonderful guitarists. Steve Vai is just colossal, beautiful. And of course, I still have my old heroes. Eric Clapton is still my hero. Jimi Hendrix is still my hero, of course. It's always going to be that way. Jeff Beck, to me, is something so
good you had to name him twice.
Outside.
You had to name Beck twice.
He did tell us his personal approach to guitar playing, his technique. Here you go.
All I ever did really was play the way I feel and make the guitar my voice. I play like I would like to sing. I'm not the world's greatest singer. Not the world's greatest guitarist either, but thank you for saying so. But I can speak with the guitar. I can make it sing, and that's all I do. It just comes from inside. And I don't think any guitarist should feel like they have anything to prove. It's not a competition. Kurt Cobain is a great example. There's not a lot of technical stuff there, and he didn't work that hard at being technical, and yet he gives us a legacy of some of the greatest guitar music of all time. So it's not about technique. It's about what you put into it, what you feel, and how that feeling gets across in your guitar playing.
Glad we interviewed him. It seems like he's got a lot on his mind.
Am I tripping, or did they very clearly not interview? Was that? I don't know. When in the interview, the mic flag just said Sirius XM. It would have said Howard Stern if he was on Howard Stern, and you would have heard Howard going back and forth with him. I feel like Brian just recorded that, and they sent that out to every show on the platform. And they did like that fake, hey, we had an interview. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Don't lie to us. We could clearly see. Guys, that was interesting, though. He's always like, all the interviews I've seen with Brian May, he just seems like a super, super, super like humble dude. Like he's not ever on his like I'm the greatest type. Like he's always just super, super humble. It's like, guy, you're one of the best, right? Like like it's not just about technicalities. Of course technical skills matter, but it's like I think like Brian May to me is like Brian May and Don Felder, I think are like the two most in rock where like you can like sing, you can sing all the solos from all the great guitarists, right? But like their solos in particular, like they're such an essential part. It's like it's almost just like an extension of the vocal melody line into like a instrumental melodic line. You know what I mean? Like they were just so both of them, man. Shout out Brian May, guys. Shout out everybody watching. Shout out the Queen fans. Shout out the classic rock fans. Shout out the guitar players. Guys, check out my music. It's in the description. There's my real channel. There's a link. And guys, we'll be back. We'll be back with some more classic rock, some more Queen, some more guitar stuff. We'll be back, guys.